Okay, so I'm working on my 2003 to 2005 Honda Civic Hybrid. It's an '05. I'm replacing the pan because the transmission pan, I did a rookie mistake and I doggone over tightened it to where it cracked. As you can see, there's the small crack right there, and then it spreads to the side. You won't see it because I gasket it like hard, and just to slow down the leak, because I know I was gonna need a new pan. I thought maybe it would stop it completely, but if not, at least slowly so I can find a pan. Keep in mind the pan for this '03 to '05 Honda Civic Hybrid first gen is hard to find. The only place that I can find it at was eBay. Shout out to Mom Melon Honda Parts. This person sells the pan. This is the pan. It comes as is. So if you see it dirty and stuff, it's as is. It also comes with the gasket. And I painted it. So I primed it, painted aluminum color. It's nice, it's decent. It looks better than what's on my car right now. And as you can see, is it perfect? No, I don't care, but it looks perfect to me. Uh, the inside was definitely clean. It was a little cleaner. I mean, a little dirtier than this, but it wasn't like much that I could, needed to do. As you can see, like stuff like that. It was a little bit like that everywhere here, but I just whoop, and it was just, that was it. This is what I got. I didn't feel like doing the corners and stuff because I was rushing just to get everything done because I was just tired from, work. So anyway, yeah. If you want to take the pan off for your hybrid whatsoever to get to the two magnets and just clean that, which honestly, I don't know how it's going to look for my old one, if it needs to be cleaned or not. But yes, it comes with two magnets, 1, 2, and then I guess you could say the third one right here, but you can always take that off, clean it. But this one, you have to definitely take off the pan. So, that being said, so it's going to be a pain in the behind because the most difficult bolts to take off the pan is, hold on, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These bolts are going to be extremely hard to take off. So I'm going to show y'all what y'all really need so y'all won't struggle the way I did. So you're going to need a 10mm ratchet. I very advise that you get one of these, the ones that twist by itself, instead of this, because it will be rusty. I never changed it and never been changed or taken off, so it was extremely hard to take off a little bit. And only reason why I said a little bit, that it was a little bit difficult, is because I pre-sprayed it. And I just learned this because I have a Saturn, a 1997, and that's old, and with old comes rust, and with rust comes stuck bolts. So I learned a lot of lessons from that car. I did this a couple of days before I sprayed it a couple of days before I decided to work on the pan as of today. And this stuff works. I highly advise that if y'all gonna work on something that's gonna get stuck, like bolts or whatever that y'all never changed before whatsoever or whatever, spray this a couple days before. Then when you work on the car, spray it again. And if it still feel a little stuck, you spray it again. I promise you, this works. It will come loose. Just gotta let things soak in and all that other stuff. Cause I'm telling you right now, my best advice is really, you need to use that. If it's never been taken off, I have highly advised y'all use that. So anyway, once you do that and stuff like that, you need this for this part here. Like for this bolt, you see how, hold on, let me, oop, nope, I forgot. You're gonna need at least this for this one here. That's gonna work because obviously you saw how it was a little too big to go in there. You can use, yep, hold on, boop. So for these two, you're gonna need this. but make sure you're very gentle at the same time being rough. But at the same time, once you feel it slipping off the bolt, it's not loose yet. Like the stuff haven't fully got into the system yet. I mean, not the system, the bolt. So I want it, because once you shred the nut, it's over. It's definitely over. Now you gotta go to a mechanic. Now you gotta spend a whole bunch of money, and it's not worth it. It's definitely when you wanna you're struggling and whatsoever. Now here, you use this. This is the third one from here. 1, 2, 3. You can use this here. You can use it here. And let me see, hold on. It's hard working from a phone. Not that. You need to use this here. But then again, hold on. Yeah. It sucks because they have it right next to the frame, so it's really difficult to get these bolts. Okay, so that's why I'm showing y'all the best I can, you know, how to take them off easily. So, okay, you can use the 10 millimeter socket for that one, and you can use it with that one. And hold on, let me see real quick. Yep, it's barely there, but if it's too tight, just try your best, and hopefully it loosens up enough. Spray it, loosen it, spray it, and eventually it will snap. It'll make a hard snapping sound as though you broke it. And then you can do that. So 1, then you got 2, then you got 3. I'm sorry, because I'm working through my phone. It's the only thing I got. And it's going to be blurry, not blurry, blurry, not blurry. And then the other ones you use the wrench. The other ones are easy to get to because they're just out in the open. So as you can see, this out in the open. This out in the open. Even the ones in the back. Real simple. So once again, let me show y'all what y'all gonna need for this job. Exactly this job. You're gonna need this size socket right here. This is what you're gonna need. Then you're gonna need this. I forgot the size of it, but it's just know it's the smallest one they got. You're gonna need that. That's what you're gonna need. Then you're going to need, you might need this, because this is something I definitely used to get some of those off the pan. I mean, on the pan I used. And I'm talking about this one attaches to the small one, which gave me, I didn't have to use this. Just use this to that, because you do have to slant it a little bit. You know, at the time I did have to use a bigger wrench to get a little oomph out of it. Hopefully it didn't snap. I was just making, I put lots of faith and hope into that. So yeah, and yeah, this, and then where is it? Okay, and this is legitimately all you need. 1, 2 sockets, 3 wrench, 4, maybe 5, and then definitely 6, most definitely. But I just know people don't really do lots of videos about the hybrid of the Honda Civic, especially the 03 to 05. It's so slept on, it's not even funny. So I just want to show y'all the best I can. I'm not like these other mechanics that be on the videos on YouTube that show it all professionally and stuff. I'm not normally good with talking, and I'm just showing you how I normally do things as a garage guy. I'm gonna put it as that. I'm a garage guy. I know how to do basic stuff. If it looks simple, if I YouTube it enough, or just basic knowledge of my Saturn, then I do it. Anything internal wise, forget about it. But anything outside wise, if I can do it, I'm gonna do it. But when it comes to things that I rarely see on YouTube and stuff like that, I'm gonna post it for you. So, but yeah, so this is it. I don't know how it's gonna look when it comes out, but I'm make a part 2. Another thing that I did do lots and lots of research on with this car's transmission pin. The bolt sizes are definitely different. Like this one could be short, but this one will be longer. This one could be medium longer. Like it'd be not short but not too long. Right? And then the other ones could be all the same size. So my best advice is when you take a bolt off, you put it on to the new one. So what I mean by that, for example, so say you took the long one off, right? Like you took this one off, as you can see. Now pay attention to what I'm about to show you. You see this part right here? That's the bolt I'm talking about. Just remember that part, but that's the bolt I'm talking about. So I say I took that one off. I take it off. And I know that bolt goes to this one right here because of this. You see that? The one I told you to just pay attention to, this. So I know that long bolt goes here. And then you do the same thing. You make sure everything is in order. So when you finally take off the pin, you don't have to really like figure out which bolt goes to which holes. It's simple as that. Now taking off the pin is gonna be another issue because it's just been on there since '05, since out the factory. So I don't know how it's gonna go yet. I didn't go that far ahead. Like I said, I'm not the person like mostly everybody on YouTube that pre-do everything and stuff like that. I'm just showing you out raw. You know what I mean? So and that I'll make a part 2 and let y'all know how it goes.